Last night again, I was with Justin Gatlin.
Exactly.
Like him or hate him. I mean, he's a guy who, I don't know, he's...
You actually wanted me to find out from them what they think about Justin Gatlin.
Yeah, let them tell me, because I really am torn between. I don't like him because of what he did,
Let's
but
start
I
with-
like him
with-
because of the transformation, the apologies, and, his bounce back.
Well, apologies don't really take the cloud over your head. So let's start with Peter. What do you think about Justin Gatlin? This is an amazing athlete, really, but two-time dope cheat.
He knows I like Gatlin. That's why he's talking much about him. I think he has paid his dues, and I think it's time to forget what he did and probably forgive him.
Okay. Forgive him.
Yeah.
Mind you, this guy has talked a lot of ill about Usain Bolt in terms of his injuries and, forgoing the Jamaican qualifiers for Olympic Games and World Championships and saying all that trash about Usain Bolt. But he's the one with the bad record.
It's part of the game. It's trash talking. No, not trash talking. It's part of the game.
All right. Mweresa, talk to us about Justin Gatlin in the sport. What he means for you as sprinters.
For me, I can say it's my role model, like I say.
Oh, really?
I like Gatlin. I like Gatlin, even though we don't do the same race, but I like the way he runs.
Okay.
Mistakes are there. We make mistakes, but no mistakes.
I don't know whether to call cheating twice a
Just
mistake.
a quick one.
Yes.
Do you know anyone who was suspended for 4 years and came back and became a world champion?
Wow. There's that.
Yeah, I mean, he has been working hard and he has consistently been there and he has been growing.
All right.
So apart from the doping part, there's a lot of positives that you can get from him.
Gilbert, what do you think about Justin Gatlin? He wants to know. You took a picture with him last night and was bragging about it. So,
well,
yes,
Gatlin. Okay, for me, I do respect Gatlin very much because when it comes to the competition, such as big stage like World Championships, then something like the crowd goes against you, it boos you, and at the same time, you are killing it. For me, I do respect him. I do learn it from him, and it's a very strong strength, and I think every one of us should learn from him, because one day you'll be out there running and will booze.
Yes.
So for me, Gatlin is just a hero.
Carol, I won't ask you about Gatlin, but I will ask you about the female athletes. Ellen Thompson, all of them from Jamaica and the US. Who are your role models in sprinting?
Well, in the sprints, right now I'm looking at Nia Ali. She was the bronze medalist in the hurdles.
Yes.
Because right now that's what I'm transitioning into. So I'm looking up to her.
100 hurdles.
Yeah, 100 meters hurdles.
Sally Pearson is a champion.
Yes, she is. But from where I am right now,
Yes.
Nia Ali encourages me, because that is where I'm heading with whatever is happening right now in my life. Though the transitions, that's where I'm looking up to.
All right, Elias Makori, we've lost him. He's gone to a meeting in Monaco, so let him be. He set the pace for this discussion anyway. So talk to me about sprinting in Kenya, really, because many people say there is that potential, and I'll start with you, Coach. There is a potential of making very good sprinters within this country. We have the physique, we have the ability. What is the disconnect between having that potential and performing in the end?
I don't think a lot of people knows exactly what is needed to produce like the top level sprinters, likes of Usain Bolt, Gatlin. And the problem is cuts all through. The coaches, the athletes, the federation, everywhere. I think we should start from all the way from bottom up. First, most of the sprinters in Kenya are over 18. The top sprinters, if you look at the finalists, most of them are over 18. And when you're into the finals and you're running, let's say the slowest was around 10-9. And you're over 18, you really don't know what it takes to be a professional. So I think we should start the academies, teach them what it takes, and the structure of professionalism in sprinting.
Yes. Mweresa, wewe kama mwanariadha mbio za kuchipuka, I don't know if that's what it's called in Kiswahili, sprinting that is. Umekuwa national champion, umeshiriki pia other international championships na vitu kama hizo. Kama mwanariadha wa mbio za aina hizo, ni nini haswa kinafanya tusiwe pale juu katika sprinting?
For now I can say like ni tumelaki vitu mingi kama hizo training facilities. We have less qualified coaches. You know, maybe sometimes kupata coach ni ngumu. Like sasa ujue mtu mwenye ako place kama Nairobi huko ni rahisi kupata kaa kuliko mtu mwenye ako reserve na ni sprinter mpwa. So you know, it's hard for us to access those facilities. Maybe accessing them at a price, maybe siwezi raise hiyo pesa. So you know, it's hard for some athletes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gilbert, tunafaa kuanzia wapi? Anasema most of them start at 18 years of age going on. Tunafaa kuanzia wapi ndo tuweze kushinda katika mbio hizi?
Okay, kwangu ni kama tu mpira, mbio ni kama tu mpira, lazima tuanze kule chini. I would really love if the government and the county level could have do something. We start at the grassroots, like the countries like the US. There are limits. When a kid runs a certain time, he or she qualifies to enter a certain academy or a high performance center. And I think we should, for us, this is what has been going on in African countries. They've been identifying the most who they think they are going to do something. Countries like Cote d'Ivoire,
Yes.
they usually have sprinters in finals, both in men and women. So what they usually do, they usually take the top cream. They take them to countries if you look at all the sprinters of they're in different countries, China, France, USA. Yeah, so I think because setting up these all facilities, it might be expensive.
Yes.
I think our government should copy from them. Let us take even if it's top 3 from the country. Let them spread them all over Canada,
and
US.
can be trained from there.
Yeah, I think that way we will grow.
Carol, yours is even more technical because you're talking about hurdles, all right? It's not plain kind of track. How about hurdles in Kenya, and especially the 100 meters and say 400 meters?
Well, it's been not a bit, but very challenging because you find that when someone wants to pursue that, you find that most coaches want to divert you into the long distance and the middle distance. So being able to stick there and stick to your goals, you know, you need to evaluate yourself and know, yes, I can do this. Even if someone else wants to like take me elsewhere, I want to do this.
Yes.
And if you're well motivated and you know where you're heading, it's not going to be hard.
But in terms of the technical support that they talk about, how much do you need in terms of that?
Well, I feel like it's been more of a blame game, which is not good because people need to go out of their way. You can improvise stuff, like those hurdling barriers and stuff. We have gyms all over because people say we don't have facilities and stuff, but we can improvise on whatever we have. It's a high time people stop blaming other people and they just rise up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, she brings up a very important point because a lot of the conversation is on we lack the facilities, right? We lack the equipment, we lack the technical support. But as athletes and as coaches who are actually within this field, how do you help improve the quality with what we have as of now?
You basically think outside the box. People talk about no good gyms. I mean, you don't need a very good gym to become world class. All you need is free weights, think outside the box, and you have some form of good strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mweresa nakuja kwako. And if you think about it currently, the new generation of the best sprinters we have in the country are probably Nicholas Bett, the former world champion, and of course also Bonface who won a silver medal at the Rio Olympic Games. Watu kama hawa mahali wamefika pale, wana kumotivate vipi kama ule aspiring sprinter?
You know, like mtu kama huyo unajua penye ametoka, struggles zenye amemake mpaka amefika hapo. At times like you go and seek for advice kwake, kwambie venye aligrow mpaka akafika huko. Then from there unakuwa na starting point, then ugrow tu pole pole. Then that kumake hiyo to the world class kwenda kushinda kama Pet says venye alishinda goal, with this in training yetu, so inamaanisha we can do better.
Exactly.
Na with that,
But Gilbert, how about the attitude of your coaches? Because most of the time, mkienda camp as national team, you are put together with a coach who perhaps is in charge of the long distance races as an overall coach. Say Coach Kirwa, for example, middle and long distance, perfect. How about their attitude in terms of now focusing on sprints alone?
Well, let me start by Coach Kirwa. Coach Kirwa is one great guy.
Yes.
He will come out of his way and help you. Well, he admits he doesn't know everything, but he will help you any day you'll need him. Then coming back to the story of coaches, there have been, I don't know, it's lack of personnel or something. Because in sprints, if you look, okay, how it's usually done, they are broken down. Like the 4x4, it has one coach, head coach in these countries. This guy knows everybody because there are some athletes in the individual events, they are not good, but when it comes to stuff like relays, they're going to smash it. So normally in our camps here, you will find that coaches are very limited because Kenyans, we are known long distance.
Yes.
3,000 steeplechase, 1, 2, 3. So more focus is always there. So for me, I think it should be taken into consideration because it brings a lot of challenges going. Then sometimes the coaches in the camp usually think that you're starting to become rude because coming to.
Why would they think that? Do you give them
because yeah, you know, you'll try, but it will look like you're rude. Because you'll be trying to do the program that you've been doing. You cannot just cut off and start doing something new that your body doesn't know. It will corrupt everything. Yeah.
Do we have a hurdles coach specific to that type of athletics in the country, really? Because you need someone who understands that sport, you know, hurdles in itself.
Currently, I'd say specifically on hurdles, not really. But I've seen the IAAF is trying to bring up coaches to the specific events, the technical events. So they're coming up, they're trying.
So how do you train?
Well,
who trains you?
He does. Peter.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, he does. And it's about research. You need to research. You need to look up to other people who are performing better so that you can know the way forward. Yeah.
This hurdles thing, how do you calculate the steps and when to jump and how to jump and all those things? Because people knock those things down and fall over.
Oh, before that, can I tell you a funny story about her?
Yes, please.
No, when she joined me, she was doing 400 hurdles.
Yes.
And the first race she did was around 64.
Yes.
And she wanted to go to youth competition. But I felt that she wasn't good enough with the endurance. Then I did a test on her on power, and I realized she's not supposed to be doing 400 because she was doing 400 hurdles and long jump at the same time. And I felt, no, she's supposed to be doing 100 hurdles and long jump. So I changed her from 400 hurdles to 100 hurdles. Yes. Then I was supposed to teach her the technique. I knew absolutely nothing about the technique. Then after that,
I see your problems.
Yeah, but that was long time ago. Right now, I'm good. I can do hurdles.
Yes.
Back then, I told her, I can train you speed. I can improve your mechanics, but I don't know how to teach proper hurdling technique. Then I told her the following year, I'm going to teach you how to hurdle. Then we trained for like 6 weeks. She wasn't even doing 100 hurdles. Then after 6 weeks, she's second in nationals. Then she was unbeaten from 2012 up to 2015.
Wow, great story. Great story. Next, we want to see you at the World Championships. They are going to Doha.
She's talking about the transition. Yes. She's not training at the moment.
I've been on a break, family stuff. So I'm about to come back in January, and it's going to be big.
Coming back, and that's the thing, because you brought about the point of the physical aspect of the training in terms of how you build muscle, power, and all those things. Coach Geoffrey Kimani with rugby is one of the best coaches when it comes to that. How do you employ such people, bring them into what you do to help improve the team in terms of fitness?
Well, when it comes to the conditioning, I don't think I'm that bad. But once in a while, we exchange ideas with Geoffrey Kimani. And the way you train the rugby people is not the way you train the sprinters.
Exactly, yes.
There's an element where everything is not the same, but you have some similarities.
Yes.
But with the sprinters, you have to start with the small muscles first, because if you train sprinters like rugby, then you're going to have a lot of injuries, adductors, groin, hamstrings. So you have to look at the athlete from the weakness point of view. Some of them are very strong, but when you test the small muscles, they're very weak.
Mweresa, Usain Bolt alikwenda zake bana, the face of the sport.
Yeah.
How did you receive that?
You know, everything comes and goes, and we have the new one. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we're the new one in the field.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some athletes combine this thing, Gilbert. Wade van Niekerk, they were talking about him. 400 meters world champion, Olympic record and all those things. Now he's doing 200 meters as well. We did see in the world championships and he won a silver, I think, for it. Yeah. How can you combine such races that are close to each other in terms of distance?
Well, 400 and 200, they are more like the same, because if you look at the 400 workouts, they're usually 300s, 200s, yeah. 400s, more 450s, 500s. So if you come to this kind of an athlete, he has got a speed. So maintaining that in 200, I will say it comes a little bit. It will be easier for him, but with sprinter like Wade van Niekerk, not every athlete will achieve what Van Niekerk achieved. You saw how he celebrated after the silver. You could have you thought you would have he was number
one. But he
one.
almost won the gold.
Yeah, but
nearly got
it really meant a lot to him. So not everyone can do what Van Niekerk did, because it comes to a lot of strength, speed. What is the name, coach?
Speed endurance.
Speed endurance.
There's
the specific. Yeah, Wade van Niekerk is very good. I ran against Wade van Niekerk in South Africa in a 4x1. We were in the backstretch with him, and I could see he has that natural. I would say natural speed. Then when it added with training.
The question should be, why were you looking at him when running?
Well, world champion, Olympic champion, what are you going to do? You're probably thinking, I can beat everyone else but him. So
I was just feeling him. He was in lane 8. I was in lane 1.
Yes.
But when we exchanged the baton at the curve, I saw him somewhere there. Then our baton went like the same to the guys
almost
who were
the same
finishing.
time, yes.
Yeah. He has a very good speed. For me, like 100 meters, then somebody from 400 meters comes to challenge you. It really means a lot, because at some point...
Is it annoying? Well, he's a good runner. So.
But what is... okay, give credit where it's due.
Okay.
Because if you look where he went to... there was some point they went to change programs with Usain Bolt in Jamaica. I remember they traveled there, and Bolt himself commented and say, wow, this guy is
the next
fast.
phase of the sport.
Yeah.
Carol, your plans now for 2018?
Well, as I said, I am coming back. So I am trying to work on my general strength and see where we can head. But I'm looking forward to a good season.
In terms of competitions, we have the Commonwealth coming up. Are you sure you'd been shaped for that?
That we can only tell with time.
With time.
Yeah.
Excellent. Gilbert, plans for 2018?
Well, my plan is first of all, to qualify for the Commonwealth. After that, not only qualify, then come back home, at least be a finalist. That is the least. Okay. Yeah, that's my goal right now.
National championships, you said?
No, Commonwealth. Yeah, national championship first, then the Commonwealth Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mweresa, tunaweza kukuona tena ukirudi juu. Kina Kishoyan, kina Umaye wamekuja bwana, wamechukua manafasi hapa.
Sisi sema kabisa ndio wamechukua. You know, like me nimepitia through a lot. Hamstring injuries.
Yes, true.
Nimepitia a lot. So I'm back. It's not that I'm back. Nimekuwa tu huko. So nimekuwa na coach wangu amekuwa akiwork na those muscles. So I'm waiting for next year. Kwanza nianze na indoors, because I did my first indoors in 2016. The first one nikafika semis. So plan zetu na coach at least to come na medal. The next coming indoors, then we plan for Commonwealth, mpaka Intercontinental, God willing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, how do you plan for your athletes? I know you have a lot on your stable.
Can I start with fifth?
Please.
Actually, he didn't reach the semis. He reached the finals. Was fifth.
Oh, okay.
In the finals. Basically, what you're trying to do, and with him is, okay. Basically, before I get there, you asked about 400 meters.
Yeah.
There are two types of 400 meters athlete. There are those who are more physical, and those who are a bit of endurance type. He's more of a speed and power type. So I've been working on that. He used to get injured because his muscles were not too strong for his speed. So he was too fast for his body.
Wow.
So we're making him strong. Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah, he was. So basically we are making his small muscles strong, and then we want him to do indoors.
Yeah.
He's starting, I think starting from February, and we want him to become top 3.
Okay.
In the World Championship, and probably win or get a medal in Commonwealth.
Yes.
But the most important part is to be in the Intercontinental team.
Okay. Hurdles here?
With her, I'm approaching her with a more open-minded, because she has family to take care of, unlike before. So we want to see how things are going to like.
Statistics have shown that the ones with the families perform better.
Yeah, because they're mentally they're more focused and they're mature.
Okay.
So if you used to have 10 hours of training, now you have 3 hours of training. You use your 3 hours more wisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gilbert, yeah? Do you have any plans for him?
Yes. I want him to start with 200 meters and improve his speed. Basically, the first race is going to do 100, but our target is for 200 meters, and I want him to start with the Commonwealth Games.
Okay.
And probably run faster than 10:25.
The national record is 10:24, is it?
Yeah, that will 10:14.
10:14, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that will take time to get. It is a very tough record to get.
All right.
Because the second fastest is 10:37 by Mike Mukamba, and you need to have everything perfect to get there.
Okay. Thank you so much. The team of sprinters